It's like a canary in a coal mine, and no, we are not talking about a literal bird in the cage. We're talking about erectile dysfunction. And joining us is Karen Dugan, the STL Veg Girl. She is also the owner and founder of the Center for Plant-Based Living in Kirkwood. Karen, thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And you just handed me 2 straws. What are we going to be demonstrating?
Okay, so we're talking about erectile dysfunction, okay, ED. And really it is, at least 70% of the time, it can be the canary in the coal mine. So just like we have talked in the past on these segments, your body, like it's all connected, okay? It's not compartmentalized. The same blood runs in your shoulders, up in your head, down to your toes and your fingers, and everywhere in between, right? Yes, okay. So
you're picking up what we're putting down.
That's right. So this is my non-invasive way to help men understand why they might be experiencing ED, okay? So this is, let's say the arteries that go to the heart are about 3 to 4 centimeters, about the size of just a regular drinking straw, right? Now, the arteries or the blood vessels that are surrounding and go through the penis are about 1 millimeter, okay? So if you're eating...
A lot smaller.
A lot smaller. So if you're eating a diet high in fat, animal products, ultra processed, the same things that cause heart disease, where do you think it's going to be clogged up first?
It's also going down there.
Yes, exactly. So the canary in the coal mine usually is if a man is experiencing ED, I say don't go see a urologist, go see a cardiologist, because you probably have a blood flow issue because of your diet. So if you're going to be clogged down here and you're going to experience problems with ED or experience ED, about 70% of those men who do experience ED will, in about 40 months, so that's just under 3.5 years, also experience heart disease.
Wow.
Because eventually, if you're clogged down here long enough, you're going to clog up here pretty soon.
Yeah.
So that really is, it's a very real thing. It's hugely underdiagnosed, and it's not taken seriously.
And it really is, like you just mentioned, it's kind of a warning sign, right?
Right.
And they're all linked together.
And they're all linked together. So also what we've talked about in the past is nitric oxide, right? So eating, if you really want to get that blood pumping fast, first of all, plant-based diet.
Yes.
Second of all, let's talk about, again, the foods, the plants that are high in natural nitrates, because the nitrates will turn into nitric oxide in our bodies, and that will help expand and contract those blood vessels to allow the blood flow to go effortlessly.
Absolutely, increasing that blood flow. And we're looking at a few different options. We talked about plant-based here. I see fruits, I see veggies, and I also see nuts too.
Yeah, nuts are high, but here's the thing. Also, we always talk about beets as being high in nitrates and helping to create that nitric oxide. Beet greens, even more so. And rhubarb actually is huge for that.
I am a huge fan of rhubarb.
So, you know, and listen, any plant, or just about every plant, I should say, is going to have nitrates. Or so you really, however you can do it. And you know me, I like a whole food, plant-based diet. So really do try to stay away from the ultra processed. Even the plant, a lot of the plant-based packaged items can really be full of fillers, stabilizers, oils, and sugars.
You want to go straight to the roots, literally.
That's right.
Literally.
That's right.
Well, you're looking at a graphic right now of the nitrate content of a lot of different vegetables, and we want to make sure that you are getting those nitrates and creating that nitric oxide to continue to help the blood flow. And if you're at home and you're watching and you really want to heal from the inside out, Karen Dugan can help you do that with her Center for Plant-Based Living. It's literally only $1 a day to become a member.
Yeah.
What are some of the membership benefits, Karen?
So as a member, and this is a virtual membership, we call it actually our streaming membership because you can stream it whenever you want. You get the access to all of the past classes that we've done, and that's all the videos and all the PDFs of all the recipes, and then a check-in call, a group call once a month. So you can call it an accountability call or a check-in call or support call, whatever you want, we're there for you. And then once a quarter, our Dr. Jim Loomis, who's our medical director, joins us, and it's a wonderful Ask the Doc session.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for sharing in this knowledge. And there is a way to help you cure your ED, and hopefully, if you don't jump in on that quick, it's not really, well, I guess you could call it a quick fix.
Oh, you bet it is.
A quick fix.
Oh, you bet it is.
That will last if you continue to eat the right way, right?
That's right. That's
well,
right.
you can get in on that quick fix and help prevent any cardiovascular disease. If you're interested in learning more about Karen Dugan, the STL Veg Girl, as well as the Center for Plant-Based Living, you can go ahead and show her some love on all of those social media platforms. They're right there on your screen. She's on Facebook and on Instagram. And you can also visit them online at cpbl-stl.com/membership. Get that Streaming Plus membership. It's literally $1 per day. It's $1 a day. Well spent, right?
For your health,
For your health. St. Louis, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a couple of moments.